Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back. And I apologize for my absence. I've been working very hard on this media player. And I've made some progress. I'm doing okay at making sure this works properly. So, we're gonna go ahead and let's get into it. I bought some stuff on I bought one thing on a deal, and I'm gonna see how well I can play it. Because thankfully there are no. Let me just clear that. Don't need that. Sorry, there's all kinds of dialogue boxes in the background because when things pop up, they How's your name and please don't you cross the little floor. No. That's not right. Okay, so as it's going, banner image. Hopefully it's popping up. Nitrom. Alright. Alt tab. Make sure that I actually have that up and running because I don't want to actually. Yup. Scene 2. There we go. This is a game I used to play online. And we're gonna go with the settings because audio. We're turning this down to 20%. Sound effects volume can go down to about, you know what, put that as 20 as well. You gotta understand, ladies and gentlemen, I bought a new set of headphones so that you guys can have better, but it has no volume control, and so I have to change the volume right off the bat. Alright, we're just gonna get right into it. Ah, that's the. See, this is where you get where it gets tricky. Loot, ladies and gentlemen, loot. All right. Dig results. Oh yeah, I don't have to jump, I can just... Hmm. Not good. Back to surface. So, I think I should explain this while when I tell as I tell you guys what is going on. But while I do that, let me go back to the settings. I think how do I do that? Tab maybe? Yes, okay, go back to settings. And I will mute my audio temporarily while I explain what led to this endeavor. And because it's kind of hard to do that while the sound effects are going on. So, here's what led to this. And I'm going to do this in such a way that you guys understand this is camp. So, let me talk to them. Do I do so with tab? How do I do it? Maybe I do it with J. Okay, yeah, it's J. J is the action key. There, I've done it, and no thanks to you bossing me around like that. You couldn't light it when you tried. Yeah, could be nothing if I'd have had my own proper tools. We're gonna try talking to this dude. Chester, welcome to the Bonto Wagon, my blue bud, where the goods are second to none. We've almost got the ability to upgrade something. Tome of Relic Thrift. And so we'll have the opportunity to actually upgrade a bunch of stuff. So I'll be looking into that soon. But let me tell you how this came about. This came about specifically because I used to play a game similar to this. I think it may have actually been titled this, Shovel Knight. I'm not sure exactly. On a site called Miniclip. They had online games and things like that. Of course, you won't find half of those games working now because, well, Flash was done away with, and they're now using. It was just way too. Technical to get them all done. So here's the deal, right? You could end up um, going through the same level 20 times, and there wasn't really a point, but it was something that I enjoyed playing from time to time. And sometimes I did a little better, sometimes I did a little worse. Now, when I do a little better, I can actually guarantee myself that I will get my progress saved, and maybe there's a plot. Or at least maybe I'll remember a plot that was already there. I will say this, I think this is where I'm gonna get stuck quite a bit, because I'm taking this dude down. Always trying to take this dude down. It keeps respawning, see? And of course, because I didn't make it all the way through, I'm hoping those little circles are checkpoints. Anyway, I just decided came in from going to the doctors and all this other stuff. By the way, as far as I know, doctor's appointment went very well. Nobody's tried to call me today, so I'm gonna assume that it went very well and nothing was wrong. No reaction from the lady doing the test, but she had a poker face, so everything sounded normal. That's the way I'm gonna play it. Until I hear something otherwise. I think the way that I'm going to play this from now on, because there's a point where you can actually turn, and I think that's what I need to do. I need to turn. Let me go back to the surface and see what I can do. Because if I can go back to the surface and get some upgrades and be more productive, take a look, grab an item. Perform 2 consecutive shovel drops and gain a speed boost. Knock back the enemies further. Resist fire damage. Relics have twice as many uses. I think I will do this. And see, now it's gone up to 2,000. I wonder what happens when we get them all unlocked. Back. Cooper, the Glidewing is docked nearby. That's my airship, you know. We're a band of fortune seekers. Yes, this place looks awfully rich. Okay. We're going back underground. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through one more run through because I'm getting the hang of it, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Because I'm trying to do as much as I can today, in terms of work on this kind of thing. I did a lot of work on the player. I did a lot of work. Alright, that's a little bit of an improvement. So, do you want to see me fail at this a little more? Maybe talk a little bit about my day? That kind of thing. You let me know that if that's what you're in, if this is something you're into. But I'm gonna go ahead and buy the next power up. I can't do the next power up. That's I've got. So let me see what we have. Knock your enemies further, resist fire damage. Relics have twice as many uses. Jump higher. I think I will be able to use that one. That may be our next target. Anyway, I'm gonna call this episode here. I'm gonna press J. I'm gonna... The Jester dude. I want to see what's over this way. J. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and buy that relic key. Okay. Yes, I want to buy the relic key. Oh, we can buy more, so we can do 2. Okay, so we're not allowed to do that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back to options and return to title screen. Yes, I want to return to title screen. And I'm gonna leave this episode here. I'll see you in the next one. And goodbye.